Hi, this is Pastor Rick. Welcome back. Listen, today in our study, in this devotional, we're going to talk about a big word called covetousness. I haven't put it on the screen for you. Covetousness. Now that word is amazing. And there's a question that we're dealing with right now. And the question is, why do people fight? Why do we fight? What motivates people to go to war, to fight? James answers that question and starts in verse 1. He says, what causes fights? This is James chapter 4, verse 1. What causes fights and quarrels among you? Don't they come from your desires that battle within you? You desire but do not have, so you kill. You covet, but you cannot get what you want, so you quarrel and fight. You do not have because you do not ask. But notice with me in verse 2 this incredible word, covet. Covet is a word in the Greek that really, as you could use the word crave, it means to have a strong desire for something, so much so that you'll take it. It's a very powerful word, very powerful concept. It kind of leans into lust. It leans into domineering attitudes. It leans into those kinds of behaviors. And oftentimes wars come because of covetousness. You know, Ahab wanted a vineyard that didn't belong to him, and he lusted after the vineyard. And he went to the owner and said, hey, can I get this? Can you just sell it to him? And the guy said, no, it's my family's heritage. And then Jezebel took it from him. That's right, took it from him. There's something about wanting something so bad that you assume you have the right. Rape is like that. You have some reason the right, you think. You don't have the right. You don't have the right to that woman's husband. You don't have the right to that man's wife. You don't have the right to carjack somebody. You don't have the right. That's covetousness. You want it so badly, you'll manipulate and lie and steal and harm people to get it instead of getting your own. You know, that's not impossible. It's really quite fascinating to me that we're trained to be covetous. I mean, I enjoy watching people succeed. I've watched some of the shows where they show off houses and you know, and I understand, you know, it's nice. I celebrate people's success. But I've learned that somehow, if I'm not careful, I'll be tempted to think that should be mine. And that I should somehow live in this place of jealousy and admonition and covetousness. I want you to think about this. I want you to ask yourself, am I a coveting person? Can I celebrate somebody else's success? Can I celebrate my neighbor's success? You know, there's a little history lesson. A lot of what was happening in America in the early days, in the early 1800s, and a lot of the competition that happened between peasants, poor white people, and wealthier white people was covetousness. The rich, some of the richer whites didn't want to share. They saw, if they saw a peasant doing well, they'd go and take the land from them. They didn't want to share with the Indians. They wanted to take from the Indians. They wanted, this should be mine. And the same thing with African Americans. The same things with women. There's this tendency to not want to share. It's all about me. It's all about me. It's all about me. It's about the men, not the women. It's all about the blacks, not the whites. It's all about the whites, not the blacks. It's all about the Americans, not the Asians. We don't care about anybody else. It's all about us. We want what they have, and we want to somehow dominate people, and that's what leads to wars. Covetousness. Lord, help us. In some of your families, that's the problem. Let him succeed and applaud him. Applaud her. She looks better than you. Go with it. Your toes are crooked, hers are straight. Deal with that. Don't be covetous. Just say, okay, thank God for your gift. I got to pray. Lord, thank you for this time. Help us check our hearts. Help us look and see if we're covetous. Help us see if we become people who can't celebrate anybody else's success. We have to be the key of all celebration. And we can't celebrate anybody. Free us from that bondage, I pray. In Jesus' name. My name is Pastor Ricky Temple. I've enjoyed our minute together too. I pray that you would take what I've said today and apply it to your life. Don't be covetous. Be loving. Stay sharp. and allow the Lord to bless you. See you next time. Bye-bye.